Oh my God.
You can take them off. Hi, Michael.
Hi, Ann, how are you?
Good to have you back.
Thanks, nice to be here.
This is your 5th time, I think, on,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
5th time, 5th season?
5th season, it's a theme.
Yeah. And now, are you still, because it's amazing, you're so completely different than that character. You know, usually people play something close to, anyway. You're such a tough guy
I don't know that I'm that different anymore.
Really? You become a tough guy?
No, it's only because my daughter is 12 now. And something's happening to me.
This is your daughter, who's on the show. She's also on the show.
Yeah, the older one is Autumn, and the younger one's Odessa. Hey, thank you. Yeah,
beautiful.
They're pretty. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And she's like 5, 8.5, and drop dead gorgeous, and she looks like she's. Well, we'll put it this way: we were touring all over the country for the Fantastic Four earlier this year, and every flight attendant offered her wine, and she'd go, "No, I'm 11, thank you."
Wow.
Yeah. So I was, you know, so now she's asked to go to drop-off parties.
What is that?
That's when you drop them off at the party, Ellen.
I won't ask it again. Yeah. So it's...
In any case, I wasn't really entirely comfortable with that idea yet. It's just so soon, you know, I thought 60's the new 40 and carry the 2 and all that.
Exactly.
So I'm not ready. And,
no, 11 is the new 30, I think.
Right.
Yeah. It goes backwards when you're younger. So you're dropping her off.
So I drop her off, and I tell the guys in the strike team, it was miserable. Kenny Johnson, Walton Goggins, they're like, "Uncle, sir, it's become very familial." And they're like, "Our Autumn? No. Tell us when it is," right? So I drop her off at this thing, and it happens to be at an amusement park. And she goes into the amusement park, and I'm like, "Have a good time, honey." And I pull out my walkie-talkie, and I'm like, "Do you have the suspect in sight?" Me and the guys are walking around triangulating, doing observation on her. "I've lost the subject. She's gone into the haunted mansion. I've lost visual." Is that normal? Am I normal?
Yeah, not
no,
really, no.
Not really.
No.
I thought so.
So does she know, did you tell her later you did that?
Well, she comes, I said, "Hi, did you have a great time, honey?" And she goes, "Yeah, Dad, how about you?"
Oh.
It's like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Did you go on any rides?" So I guess my big fat bald head she could see from like 10 miles away, so I was busted.
You weren't even disguised? You just went in?
No, I thought I was far enough away that she couldn't see me, but she knew I was there the whole time. And
that's sweet that you care that much, though.
I love
I like
my
that you did
girls
that.
Powerfully. I mean, you know, it's a lot of pressure on kids now. Like, my daughter had to take ISEs, these entrance exams to get into 7th grade.
No.
Yeah, it's a 3-hour exam, and she took a practice one about a month and a half ago. And I looked over the test and went, "Oh, okay, well, I'm not getting into 7th grade.
Exactly.
Thank God I'm done,
Yeah.
because it's just not gonna happen." And she just took the final test day before yesterday, and we're sitting biting our nails off, asking her how she did. And you know, one kid, this poor kid, vomited during the test.
That's
it's
too much.
It's awful. I know that's just too much pressure.
Yeah, it is
on
too much
kids.
pressure. And why are they doing that? I mean, if you get good grades, you move on to the next grade.
That's what one would think, but I guess, you know, there's so many people vying to get in there that they just feel that they have to have a certain standard of child or something. It's crazy. It's insane to do that to kids.
They should put that much emphasis on how kids are forced to look and lose weight and dress and everything. That's what they should start paying attention to.
Right, absolutely. I agree. You know, I live for my children. I love my children. You know, I guess God gives you what you need. You know, I grew up in a male house, testosterone house. You know, so now I live in estrogen house. You know, and it's so, you know, whenever I deal with men all the time on the set, and I'm like, "Yeah, guys, and her," you know, and then you know, I had to coach my daughter's soccer team, my youngest one, Odessa. And she's 6, you know, and I forget myself, and I'm like, "Get in there!"
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
and I look down, and there's this like 6-year-old like, I'm like, no, don't cry.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like, "Oh no!" And then the parents see me, and they're like, "That's that Vic Mackey guy," and they're like, making obscene gestures with their hands across the field and going, in your face, when their team scores. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should back out of the coaching deal. And
You just put that thing costume on and then you go to the soccer game dressed like that.
Yeah,
Like,
that'll
that's
work.
what you should do. All right, we have to take a break. When we come back, we're going to find out if Michael Chiklis is ticklish. We're back with Michael Chiklis. Very impressive. Very, very impressive, Michael. You're on the cover of Muscle and Fitness magazine. What issue was this? How long ago?
That was like 6 months ago.
That's pretty impressive. Scary look. Look at that.
It's so incredibly embarrassing.
Yeah. That face is like, I have to get in that suit again because we're doing a sequel. So, all right, seriously, it's great to have you on all the time. I adore you, but let's get to the real question. Are you ticklish?
I am not.
You're not ticklish at all?
I am not.
In no way?
In no way ticklish.
Take off this shoe.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Okay.
Will you
all right, but I gotta go
take
straight
your
pants because
will you take your
you're
socks
so
off?
funny. No, I have the ugliest Fred Flintstone feet in the history. Oh my God.
You can take them off.
Okay. Wait.
What?
I'm laughing at you now. You gotta let me go. You gotta. Shh. Wait. Think of. Okay.
The results are in. Chiklis, not ticklish.
Thank you. Acknowledge the cheat.
The 5th season of The Shield premieres tonight at 10 on FX, and everybody in the audience is getting a copy of Season 4 on DVD.